Good morning and welcome back to Dad Bod Trading. And yes, I am 15 minutes late. Uh, got up early this morning, been doing a lot of scanning and research and reading and all that good stuff. Um, yeah, but because of all that stuff, time change and children, sick child, I wasn't able to get here on time. So forgive me for that. Um, yeah, but let's get into it. We have a few things going on today. We have, as I was doing my morning scans, I was noticing that we have a bunch of airline companies that are kind of going up. They're above some key levels, and they've been channeling for this last week here, and they've broken out above those channels. So I thought, well, if all of them are doing that, there must be something to it. We always want to go where the price action is, where the volume is, and looks like they're doing pretty good. So that's we have Delta, DAL, American Airlines, AAL, and United Airlines, UAL. All of them are above this little channel here, so that's a good thing. I'm possibly going to do, depending on the spreads, we might do some kind of a swing trade on a couple of these just to see if we can make something over the next week or so. Um, but yeah, we'll see how that works out. Also looking at CL, this is at kind of a key level. This is the opposite of the airlines. CL is going to be uh, Colgate. This is all kind of old news, but they're just kind of channeling here. And when you have a channel, when that channel is broken, things happen. So we're looking for either a break of this channel going down or, excuse me, or if it's going to be above the channel, then we'll go long on it. So these are my two main watches, along with AMD, which skunked us out yesterday. That really was sucky. Um, so we got in on AMD here on this bounce, I think, and then got stopped out here. And I think I re-entered. Where did I re-enter at? Was it here? Maybe I re-entered here. Anyway, one way or another, I re-entered it at some point. And then even though we didn't go above the high of the day here, the price of the option that I was holding of the put decreased enough that it hit my stop. I thought I had a wide enough stop. I didn't want to get out unless it broke this high. Yeah, I think I got back in like here. I'm going red on the day again, if I remember right. And yeah, it stopped me out, and it would have worked out if it would not have stopped me out by like $1. I was like, ugh. So anyway, I don't want to revenge trade this, but I am still thinking that if we can go red on the day and break this, 102 level, I think that we can go further down. So that's what I'm looking for today. My main watches are going to be AMD. We have CL, and then we have these airlines that are um, up above these key levels. So I'm kind of liking United, but they all look so similar. American is I'm less enthusiastic about American. Um, a little less range. So I think I'll probably go with either Delta or United. Yeah. I mean, I'm willing to do a little of something with each of them. Let's see. How much are these? 14.50, 90, so $100 or so. That wouldn't be bad to if it can stay above this level. Let's check out United. Closed at 35, so we have 200 in the money. Yeah, I mean, I could see us grabbing some swing trade positions on here. All right, let's hop onto Discord too and go from there. Yeah, beautiful. So tomorrow we have a press conference at 2 o'clock, I think, for um, uh, Jerome Powell. He's going to be talking about the Fed and interest rates and inflation, all that good stuff. So we want to keep an eye on that. Thankfully, it's not today, so we could see the market go up in preparation for that. People getting into positions because if he can work some magic with his magic financial wand, then it would be a good thing for the market, of course. But more than likely, he's going to have bad news, and so it's just going to continue to fall. Okay, so we still have Tyson is still on watch. We made some good money off of Tyson yesterday. TSN. Yeah, so we caught it in. We bought right at the open here, and we're able to take good profits on that. So that was nice. Hey, good morning.
Morning.
Thanks for being here. Um, so I was just kind of going over the the trades of interest. We have a whole bunch of airline airlines that are breaking out above the channels they've been in for this last week. So that's a
Uh huh.
good sign. A bunch of them are seeing some good uptick in business, and they're projecting to just continue to grow in the next quarter. And so, what is this? So yeah, I'm thinking about swinging one or two of these. I'm still
Uh
trying
huh.
to decide on which one I want. I'm kind of going between Delta and United because they
Yeah.
have more range than American. American has like $1 of range or 50 cents per day,
Yeah.
whereas United is looking at, more than $1. So might swing trade those if they can hold their price above the top of the channel.
Yeah.
We're still hunting AMD, which stopped me out twice yesterday. So our entry was about 102. And so it dipped below there twice yesterday morning. And so I got an entry there on the second dip. But then it went
Uh
up, stopped me out at the high of the day. And then I re entered when it went red on the day. And then it stopped me out again up here. I thought my stop was low enough, but it hit it by like $1. I don't know why that keeps happening. If it's the money makers or just me being too human. I don't know. But stopped me out and then proceeded to drop like I wanted it to. So we're still hunting that. I think I'm going to stick with the original 102 level. I'm not going to touch it unless it goes below 102.
Yeah.
It's been riding this line here. I don't know if you can see on the right-hand side there. There's a line that I drew yesterday. It's in this channel. And if it can go above that channel, then of course it's going to probably be more bullish. But if it stays below it, I think we could see it going down to this, 99.50, maybe even 96 level. So I want to keep an eye on it. There are some shipping issues, supply issues with tech. I guess there's this barge that got stuck in a channel, and it's blocking a whole bunch of ships from getting out, and suppliers are going to be blocked up, backed up because of that until they get it unstuck. So that can be affecting.
Last year.
Yeah, it's the exact same barge, which is hilarious. The same one that got stuck last year. It's the same one. So it's unbelievable, but yes, it's the exact same one.
Oof.
So I'm thinking that maybe that's going to affect companies like Apple, tech companies, that all of their chips that are already kind of backed up and behind on their orders, they're going to be backed up even more. So that bodes well for me wanting this to drop and go below this level here. That would be fantastic, especially if we can go below 100, which 100 is a very solid number. Like, it'll probably bounce off of 100 for a few days if it gets down there.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Let's see here. And then we still have, so TSN was our swing trade yesterday that I day traded instead of swing trading it. I might get another position on it, but it's kind of hitting the bottom of this channel here, or the top of this channel, essentially. And so I want to be really careful with it. The spreads are horrible, and so it's not like I can just hop in and out. I have to have a lot of good conviction to actually get in on it.
Yeah.
Target was another swing trade that we're looking for, and I traded it. We were actually, I bought it at the break here, our entry of 206.50, and I was up a little bit on it, actually, about $30 at one point, and then it started to jack back up all in like 30 seconds. It made back $1.50. I'm like, I'm getting out of here. Got out with a $1 profit.
Nice.
and then it chopped around and was up here the rest of the day. So I'm very glad I got out of that. That would be a stressful overnight hold. And I'm just waiting for it to break that same level. If it breaks it again, I'm just gonna get back in on it. So happy to be out of that. And then we had PDD was a day trade watch that I was looking at yesterday. I didn't actually trade it. I wish I would have. My projection was below 28 was going to be bearish, and above 30 was going to be bullish. Well, the first half of the day, those levels didn't really work out.
Yeah.
It opened below 28, but then jacked back up, went all the way to almost 31, and then just hung around 30 for for the majority of the morning, and then started to fade And in the afternoon, actually late morning, almost 11:40, 11:45, it finally broke 28 again, and that's when that level actually took effect, and it faded the rest of the day. So sadly, I didn't have an alert set up, so I didn't notice it. Otherwise, I would have probably taken advantage of it.
Yeah.
And there's the open. So, oh yeah. Yeah, target's gapping up, so I'm very, very glad that I'm out of that.
Yeah.
Hmm. Oh, wow. Okay. You have to be really fast to actually get into these airlines here. Wow. That's crazy. Just a buck like that. Everything's popping up. That's nice. That would have been a good entry there. A little bounce off of VWAP. Everything is looking nice and strong. That's awesome for the bulls. Da, 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 da. This might be one of those days when I have to set some alerts and wait for the afternoon if I'm wanting to short something, which.
So he's going to put two downstairs by the potatoes and somewhere.
I'm actually happy to see everything go up because, like, if we were to cross, let me show you something here with the SPY. All right, so we're basically sitting at a really key level, and if we were to drop below here, then there could be a really, really bad market crash, um, like 2020 kind of market crash stuff. Alright, so I have a starter position on AMD here. Um, it crossed below this little red line here that I have, and that line so far has been, like, when it's been below that line, the last few days it's been bullish. So we're gonna see what it does with the red to green line, or the green to red, I should say now. See if it bounces off of there or if it keeps on going up.
It's fading pretty good.
What's that?
No, it just looks like it's fading still, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, other things just broke, like Tesla and Apple just kind of broke some major supports. And the Qs is going down, so we'll see what happens. They're also reaching some of the pre-market lows, so the market might bounce off of those. So that's kind of why I wanted to do a starter position on this, is so I have a little bit of wiggle room so that it can bounce around before hitting this 102 level again.
Yeah.
Pretty hard bounce off of 101.80. So I added to my position at 103. we'll see what it does here. Man, Tyson is just dropping hard. Wish he would have stayed in that. So I took partial profits on this one at the low of the morning there, and I'm going to let the other one ride for a little bit. Come on, we just want you to crack. That's all we want you to do. Come on, baby. You can do it. So this was a pretty critical level yesterday. So I'd really like it to go make another low. Come on, baby. You can do it. A little bit more. A little bit more. Come on. As long as it stays red on the day, I'm very, very happy about that. If it can stay below this, either of these lines, this diagonal one or the red-green line, I'll be very happy about that. The greater market's kind of bouncing right now, but I'm going to give it some time. This is what we would call tweezers. You have two candlesticks that are pretty long going down here, and usually that indicates a reversal. So I want to be cautious of that. Apple. Apple is continuing to fade. Coming up on 9 o'clock, and usually something happens around 9 or a few minutes before 9 o'clock. So Mhm. Mhm.
Well, we're almost to the job, so I'll probably hop off.
Okay, sounds good. See you later.
Yeah.
Hmm. So this is our stop level here, and I'm just kind of waiting. I want to see if it holds above this. It was so choppy yesterday, I'm wanting to give it some more time than I normally would. So that's why I haven't stopped out yet. I want to see what it does with this level. If it does something like it did yesterday, then I don't just want to throw away my positions here. So that's why I'm being a little bit more patient with it than normal. But it's looking pretty strong, so I also don't want to be entirely foolish and just hold and hope and that sort of thing. But nor do I just want to give up. Like I said, I don't just want to give up my positions right now. So I wish I would have gotten a call. I wish it would have gone long here on this W pattern. W pattern isn't something that I normally look for, but hey, it would have worked beautifully right here. So let's see what it does in the next few minutes here. If it keeps going skyrocketing, then of course I'm going to get out. But my very last stop level here would be above this 105.15, because yeah, if it breaks that, then I want to be don't want to throw away hundreds of dollars just because I want to be stubborn. But um, let's see what it does. Do 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 do. SPY is currently excuse me. Q's is currently kind of bouncing off of pre-market high. Same with SPY. Yeah, looking pretty similar there. But let's give this some time here. See what comes of it. I need to get ready for work here, so I'm going to set an alert here, at or above, and we're gonna, if it jacks up, if it jacks back up there, then we'll get out of it. Otherwise, we will let it work and see what it does. So, thank you for joining me. I appreciate you being here. Get to watch me lose money. So that you don't have to. And I hope that you have a fantastic day, that you can enjoy the good weather that we're having. At least here, this part of the country, we're having good weather. So, yeah, have a good one. And I will see you back here tomorrow, bright and early, 8 o'clock sharp, hopefully. So, take care, and I'll see you then.